what I'm trying to do is call attention to, again, this is a very timely thing, this whole cult of quote unquote biblical manhood and womanhood.
Oh my goodness, yes.
Where men have to be a certain kind of way and women have to be a certain kind of way. And, you're emphasizing the differences. I grew up, I know Dillon did too, in a culture where manhood meant a certain set of things. And ancient Greco-Roman culture had a certain set of things that would define what made a man manly. One of the things that would define a man as not manly enough would be being shamed in public, like a crucifixion, stripped naked, being penetrated by anything. And the lamb stands with these wounds, having been slaughtered, and still lives. The Son of Man, an image for Jesus in Revelation, has a sash around his breast, not his chest, but in Greek, his breast. So, and there are commentators, one, a dear friend of mine, Lynn Huber, who call attention to these dimensions of Revelation. But what I'm interested in is how my own life has been made better, largely because LGBTQ people have taught me that the way I was trying to live as a man is kind of not possible, and it's certainly not functional. And that's okay. So I think being able to ask these questions of Revelation, call gender into question. You cussed earlier, Dillon, so.
Yeah, we tend to do that on this show. We've kept it pretty clean tonight, actually.
The greatest rock band in history, in my opinion, is Living Colour, and they have a song with the line in the chorus, "Everybody's fucked up with their sexuality." And, if we could accept that not as something to fight against, but as something that's part of being human.
Right.
Masculine is fine, feminine is fine. They are gifts, live them out, but they're not boxes you have to be constrained by. We would be a much healthier society, wouldn't we?
Oh my goodness, yes. Yeah. I mean, I might not have joined the Marine Corps if I had had that kind of an understanding when I was 18 years old. I might have gone to theater school instead.
Yeah, the things we do to ourselves and women do to themselves in order to fit these artificial things. And of course, we're finding out that these churches that emphasize these differences also tend to cover up when sexual abuse happens.
Right. And there was another report that just came out about the Assemblies of God this week.
Yeah. And I don't rejoice in it.
No, it's just not surprising, and that's the tragic thing.
You tell young men you have to be hyper masculine. You evaluate their girlfriends on how pretty they are, but you tell them, but don't touch them. And then when you finally do marry them and you can touch them, you should be in charge and solve all the problems.